Hey everybody, today I'm just showing off what I've been working on to help out with my post production in my Podcasting 2.0 podcast. So, what we've got here is our episode maker. We've just finished recording our episode. We have our show notes together. We have our artwork that we're going to need for the chapters, and we're gonna go from there. So, we're just going to put in an episode number. I've got leading zeros in our episode numbers, and let's go with just a good title, and then like I don't know, the best title, right? Good, the best. All right, and then we're going to take our MP3 recording. I've already got a downloaded version of the result here, but that's because I've been running tests on this a lot. So you drag your recording over to the drag and drop MP3 file here, upload it successfully. Then we're going to grab our cover art and see the cover art does not have over here on the top right. It does not have anything on it. It's just a cover art, right? But when you drag and drop it in here, give it just a second, and there we go. It puts the show title and the episode title on the thingy there. So then we're going to let's actually get rid of this sample file here. Get rid of that, and we're going to tag the MP3. Then I'm going to just I'm going to pull down a copy from the server here. We're going to right click that. Nope, don't delete it. Download it. We're just going to download that, and you'll see it pop in right there. All right, so now we can go in and we can check to make sure that the tags worked in MP3 tag, which is a fantastic piece of software. There we go. Got the art. Got the, oh no, not right now. We got the track number, which is episode 5, artist, title, all the good stuff you need. So we'll close that out. So we're all set there. And then in the meantime, we are going to open the transcription page, which pops open in a new tab, and we'll put in the episode number, and we're just going to hit transcribe. And that goes to work in the background, transcribing our episode for us. It's using the Whisper speech to text engine. And on the PC that I'm running it on, it takes a while. So we're going to continue on about our way while that does its work. So we're now in the episode creator, code creator. This creates the XML feed and the episode page and all that good stuff. So we'll put in episode 5. Let's say we had a social post on our Masto, whatever. Just whatever your URL is for the social interact tag for the podcasting 2.0 stuff. Now in the show notes here, I've got it set up to take Markdown, which I've got Markdown here from we use Collectives, which is a Nextcloud app. We use Collectives. Oh, I think our transcription is done. And it saves things in Markdown. So I just copied all that, and I'm just going to paste it right here into the show notes. Now, as you'll see, we do have an image, and that's using the Nextcloud. What's it called? Relative, where the image is on the relative link. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to take that image. We know generation timeline. That's the image. So we're going to drag and drop that here to upload that image for the show notes. And as you can see, when I put in episode 5, it autofilled the title, the duration, and the file size from when we tagged the MP3 on the previous page. Next, we're going to hit create XML and HTML files. All right, so both of those are made. We can save a copy, which will just save a copy right here onto the local computer. And then we can just hit send to the server. And that means we're all set to go on that. Now, I do have a transcript search for our podcast, so you can search through the transcript on our webpage. So I'm going to update this with the new episode so that it'll know to also search that transcript, which is complete. The transcript is updated successfully, and I'll download that also so I can show it for you. It's over here. It's not in there. It's in episode chapters transcript, and we are going to download. And we're just going to download that. And as you can see, we have the new file. It's an SRT file. we're going to open that with Notepad. And you see, it's a very short episode. It's only 49 seconds. And yeah, that's it. So we got our transcript. It's not perfect, but I can also edit it right there and then re-upload the edited version, or just go around the server and do that. So we can close the transcript page. Oh, don't want to see that yet. So I don't recall if I clicked update transcripts, but we'll just do it again. Okay, so we have our upload episodes page uploaded and our RSS feed uploaded, and we move on to the chapter creator. Okay, so we're going to type in episode 005, load episode into player. Now, this will load it down into this player down here, and I don't know how loud that's going to be. So if I'm going to start my episode, start my chapters file, I'm just going to set time to 0. I do have frequently used chapters, so I'll just hit, I can hit intro, but I know that I'm going to use this image. I'm jumping ahead. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. So I'm going to use, let's say, my intro is going to be about this burger here, and then I got an alien part of the chapters, and then owls, and then some Star Wars talk, right? So we're going to drag and drop these here. Total 4 files, that's correct. We're going to upload and process the images. Now this, I need an output to show when it's done, but it doesn't take very long at all. So I'm just going to show existing chapters and episodes. Yep, see, we're not quite there yet. So when you have an animated GIF, it takes a little bit. There we go. So we've got our animated GIFs. And as you can see on these, open image in a new tab, you can see that we've got our branding behind the image, which is fantastic. Also, the way we've got the background, and be a neat little trick later I'll show you. So we have our, what do we say? We say we're going to start off with, we're doing the intro is the burger pyramid here. So I click intro. It brings in the title and the URL, which is a frequently used chapter. And it's just a SRT file I've got, a JSON file I've got on the server that I can update this with. When I click this image, it changes the image that goes with that chapter. So we're going to leave it on the food, and we're going to say include in the table of contents, start time 0, which I set down here. We're going to say add chapter. So we've got our chapter right there. Next chapter, let's do the owl, and we'll call it owl chapter. Right? That's just good enough, right? We don't need a URL, right? So we got our owl. Let's listen to when this chapter starts. Let's see. Got our music coming soon. Oh, that's good enough. So we're going to hit set time. Now what it does is it jumps back 3 seconds, which if it's a fraction of a second, sometimes it'll be 4, sometimes it'll be closer to 5. Or not 5, 2 or 4, depending on, you know how fractions work. So we're going to hit add chapter, and it adds it at 3 second mark. So now we're going to
a podcast player near you.
Further.
Everything's an argument.
And
Starring.
Bring the generational differences.
Oh, okay. We'll set the time there. Boom. See, and puts your time in. We'll call this alien, and we'll click the alien. Just alien chapter, and then 22 seconds looks good. Let's add that. Now we can go back and edit one. You click edit. It brings all this back in, and you just hit save again. You can edit that up. So then we're going to, let's say, skip to about right here, set the time again. You can manually type the time too. That's not an issue. And Star Wars. So we're going to set that at 37 seconds. Sounds good to me. We're going to add that. Oh, what did I do? Didn't have an image URL. Star Wars. There we go. All right. So we're going to add that. And then we're going to generate and upload a chapters file. And we can also save a chapters file locally if we want to. Boom. There we go. We got our episode 5 chapters. And we will pop down here. And if I click upload all files. Now what this will do is it actually uses rsync with an SSH connection and uploads all of the changed files on my server to the newest version. I'm not going to do that because it'll mess things up. And then I've got purge cache, which we use Cloudflare, and it purges the cache of all of the files that would be cached. So our episodes.html, our feed.xml, all of those files, they get purged. And then this button right here sends a pod ping out to the podcast index and all of the apps that listen for pod pings. I'm not going to do those because I don't want to actually do any of this out on the web. This is all run on a local machine. So that is the chapters and all that good stuff. So next, we have the soundboard is a bonus. We have the podcast video creator. So if I come in here and I type in the episode number right now, I've got it set with 3 leading zeros. I'm going to click create video. And it takes a little while. So I'm going to just talk through this. I'm gonna actually go check on something else. What can I show you while it's happening? I don't really. Oh, I'll show you the soundboard. I'll show you the soundboard while this is working. So on the soundboard, one of the neat things you can do is any MP3 file. You can just drag and drop it. It's supposed to be able to just drag and drop it. Yeah. Oh, I just missed. And yeah, we can hit play. Volume.
Coming soon to a podcast
That's
player
loud.
near you.
And then we put another one in there. Oh, all right. Oh, well, you know what? We're done with this one. We're not gonna play this one again. Boom, dump. There we go. And it'll just fill up the whole page. As many MP3s as you want to put in there, or whatever. And then you can dump the cache, which is just all of the MP3 files that you've uploaded. Like, let's say I forget to dump something and close this page. Those files will stay in the cache on the server. And anytime I realize I've forgotten, I can just come down here and just dump the cache and it'll get rid of the files. So it's not perfect, but it works for our purposes. And let's go check on that. See how we're doing. Oh, we're getting there. We're in the home stretch on the video creator. We're just gonna. So how you been? How you been and how you doing? Oh yeah. I guess that's pretty good. I've been doing pretty good. All right, we're about done here. This is going to pop up right there. All right, so now we have our output MP4. And where'd it go? It went under. Yeah, here we go. Oh, it just jumped real quick. Got our intro. Boom, jumps over to
Coming soon
owl.
to a podcast player near you. Everything's an argument.
Here we go.
Starring me, Leela.
And David.
Yay!
We can turn it down. Yeah, so if you use an animated GIF, this works. It puts our branding. A little bit of a hiccup there when it changes chapters. We could probably get that to look better, but right now, it is what it is, folks. I'm not a coder. I've just been working on this in my spare time. So I guess that's it. Yeah, that's what we have. Hope you enjoy the video and let me know if you can help me, because this code is a mess. And if you'd like to help me work on it or like to use it or see how it works more in depth, let me know. Meet us out.